Humans and wild animals just don't go together. Here are some cautionary tales in our list of the top 10 most dangerous close encounters with animals. Number 10. House monitor. If the first thing you saw when you got home was a monitor lizard, you would probably get back in your car, drive around the block, and call animal control, right? Well, a 24-year-old Thai man did just about the opposite when he came home to a 4-foot-long lizard on its hind legs in what looked like an attempt at opening the front door. The man took a photo and posted it to Facebook, where it went viral. Number 9. Curious Kumamon. Not many people have come face-to-face with a black bear and come away completely unscathed. That is, except for Talise Sander. Sander was playing games in her garage when she looked up to find a black bear gazing inquisitively at her. Frozen to the spot, she did manage to take a photograph and text her son for help. Although luckily, none was needed as the bear lost interest and wandered off on his own. Number 8. Kayak versus humpback whale. Two kayakers experienced an incredible heart-stopping encounter while they were out whale watching in Monterey Bay, California. Though the law prohibits people from being within 100 yards of whale pods, one humpback took the couple by surprise by breaching within touching distance of the pair. Thankfully, neither was harmed, and the humpback left without any interference. Number 7. It Moos-t be irony. Terry Norman stood in her kitchen preparing a moose roast when she heard a noise outside. Suspecting that a moose had gotten into veggies that she had left on the deck, she went out to snatch a quick photo. Just as the flash went off, capturing a calf with its nose in her pots, Norman noticed a much larger moose charging toward her. A screaming Norman fell down and waited for death, but thankfully her scream spooked the moose, which bounded off with its calf. Number 6. Bringing a kayak to a bear fight. While kayaking on Beaver Creek with her husband, Joanne Klum looked up the mountainside to see a bull moose and her calf racing towards her, closely followed by a grizzly bear. Klum tried to paddle as far away from the impending fight as she could, but did not make much progress. Thankfully for her, the trio passed across the creek roughly 100 yards from where she sat in her kayak. Number 5. Rein it in, dear. A wildlife photographer got a little too close to his subject when the reindeer he was attempting to photograph suddenly spooked and attempted to attack him. Though he adopted a subservient stance by sitting down, the reindeer continued to charge him and knock the hat off his head. Thankfully, being quite tall, when he finally stood up, the reindeer spooked, and the photographer came out unscathed. Number 4. Trunks and Tusks. The video of Delton Daniels and his companions being charged by an elephant has gone viral over the last few years, and it's easy to see why. During a walking safari in the Kruger National Park in South Africa, the hiking group got a little too close to the bull elephant, which attempted to charge. Luckily, the elephant backed down in the face of the tranq guns, and all were safe. Number 3. If it's lying, you're crying. The monitored close encounter experiences offered by some zoos are not only cruel to the wild animals that are forced to be involved, but there is also no guarantee of your safety. This is something a young boy learned a little too well on his 10th birthday. After being photographed rubbing noses with a sea lion at Jungle Park in Los Cristianos, Ronnie Green ended up with a large chunk missing from his leg. Number 2. Safari safety. Here's an idea. If you're going to take a safari in big cat country, you might want to do it in an enclosed vehicle. As some tourists discovered at the Umred Karhandla Wildlife Sanctuary near Nagpur in India, when an enormous tiger attacked their vehicle, even ripping off one of the side mirrors. The tiger lost interest after a while, but not before the driver vacated his seat in alarm. Number 1. Jaws. Yet another close encounter in an environment that should have been guaranteed as safe. While shark diving near Guadalupe Island, a tourist found himself trapped inside his diving cage with a great white shark. The shark became frenzied after it encountered the tuna bait and munched its way into the cage. After some thrashing about, it broke free and swam away. As usual, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to see more awesome top 10 clips. We come out with top 10 videos just for you every week. Be sure to like this clip and leave a comment. then feel free to go ahead and check out one of our other top 10 videos that you see on the screen right now. You can also now follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and other social media platforms.